Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel English for Professionals by Sunit Tushara. Today I am going to discuss where to and not to use the simple and perfect tenses. So this has been quite confusing for many where to use the simple tense, say like simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, and where to use perfect tenses like present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. So, first of all, I'm not going to present you with the grammar lesson that is out of my scope. I'm doing English for professionals. My expectation is to fill the gaps that you are having in your English education, not to do some traditional English course. Anyway, uh, this is somewhat important uh, as a grammar lesson. So we'll go through it. In English, every verb has three forms: present, past, and past participle. So in this table, you can see here present, past, and past participle. So if you say eat, past is ate, past participle is eaten. If it is come, past is came, past participle is come. Right? Then do, did, done, cry, cried, cried, run, ran, run, sing, sang, sung, shake, shook, shaken, get, got, and the British people say got, and the Americans sometimes say gotten. Okay, so of course you have to by heart these three forms of a verb. Okay, now in English, of course, it is very easy because you have only three forms of a verb. Now, if you take another language like, say, French or German, of course, you have to by heart many forms of a single verb. So, we should be happy. In English, we have only three forms, and that you cannot create them. You have to by heart them. So, if it is eat, you should know the past tense is ate, and you should know the past participle is eaten. Okay, so if it is run, you should know the past is ran and the past participle is run. With these three forms, we can uh, develop the simple tenses and the perfect tenses. So we'll first discuss past and past perfect. Simple past is used to show an action already completed. Now, take my word already completed. It has nothing to do now. Okay, the action is completed. Now, as an example, she danced with her cousin brother. She is not still dancing. She danced. Now, she might have gone home. He might have gone to the club or whatever. But anyway, they are no more dancing. She danced. It's finished. Okay. Then the next one, Mama cooked the dinner. Mama cooked the dinner. So now she is no more cooking for the time being. Maybe tomorrow she will cook again, but for the time being, she has stopped cooking. Okay, that is an action which is already completed. Okay, and then past perfect is used when an action was completed before another action took place. Okay, now understand properly. Past perfect is used when an action was completed before another action took place. So it has completed before another action took place. Now, Leon had eaten an apple when his wife laid the lunch. Okay, so what has happened here? Leon had eaten an apple. Now, what has his wife done? She has laid the lunch. So that happened in the past, right? That happened in the past. So Leon had eaten an apple. At the same time, his wife had laid the lunch. I had studied French when I was in Paris. See, I had studied French when I was in Paris. So something has completed before another action took place. Okay, before another action took place. So we'll actually you will understand this when we are trying to compare and contrast past and past perfect. So that's the most important thing, because as we are not students of a grammar class, we need not to know how it is called, whether it is called past or past perfect or anything. But anyway, we should be able to use these grammar rules properly when we want to convey our message. Okay. Now, please read carefully. She had cooked the dinner when her husband brought pizza. She had cooked the dinner when her husband brought pizza. So, her husband brought pizza. At that time, she had cooked the dinner. Okay. Now, that means cooking the dinner is finished. Okay. She had cooked the dinner. It's somewhere there. And her husband is now bringing pizza. Right? So she can say, now when the husband comes home, she can say, I cooked the dinner. Okay, husband, the wife can say, I cooked the dinner. Not I have cooked the dinner. So what's the wrong when you say I have cooked the dinner? Huh? What's the wrong there? The wrong the wrong grammatical pattern here is because she is telling something like, so I have cooked the dinner, so I am going out, like, because you have to do something else when you are using the perfect tense, because perfect tense is used when you have completed an action and you are going to do some other thing. Okay, do you like go shopping, her husband asked. Okay, now at this instance, pay attention carefully. Do you like go shopping, her husband asked. Yes, I have cooked the dinner. Now she says, yes, I have cooked the dinner. Why? Because now she wants to go on shopping. At that time she can't say I cooked the dinner, then that is not relevant. Okay, it can be she cooked the dinner or she didn't do anything or whatever, because now they are going to go on shopping. Now she says, yes, I have. So you can also use already there, then the meaning is more clear. I have already cooked the dinner, so I can go, right? But if you say, when your husband asks, do you like go shopping, then you say, I cooked the dinner, so what's the relevance? There's no relevance. Okay, but you can say, do you like go shopping? Then you can answer, yes, I can. I have already cooked the dinner, or I have cooked the dinner. So that's not a problem. Okay, so then the next example, I had completed my master's degree when I was offered an executive post in a reputed company. Okay, so this is some description. I had completed my master's degree when I was offered an executive post in a reputed company. Now you see one action. I had completed my master's degree, and then another action when I was offered an executive post in a reputed company. Do you have a master's degree? They asked. So the company is asking, do you have a master's degree? So you say, yes, I completed it in 2020. Not I have completed it in 2020. That means if you say I have completed it in 2020, then there's a gap. So maybe you are going to this company in 2021. Okay, there is a gap. So say use, because you are trying to convey the message, I have completed it in 2020. After that, I did something. Okay, so you have to say, yes, I completed it in 2020. So there are, because you are not giving any information thereafter what happened, right? Then how did you get married so early? They are, so the company is asking, how did you get married so early? Then you answer, I had completed my degree before I got married. I said, right? So here two action, one is completed before the other happened. I had completed my degree before I got married. You can't say I completed my degree before I got married. It has no meaning. Okay, so two, because if you say I completed my degree before I got married, so these two things have no relevance. Okay, there is no combination between these two. I completed my degree, that's one thing. Then I got married, it's another thing. But there is no combination. But that is not the meaning we wanted to convey. We wanted to convey the message, I had completed my degree before I got married. Therefore, it was not an obstacle for my marriage. Understood? Right? Then we'll see present and present perfect. Simple present is used to show an action that happens for the time being. Okay, that we know. Now, why eat this orange? She dances to the rhythm of the wind. Okay, so something happens now. Then simple present can be used to show habits or general truths. These days it rains at the evening. Okay, these days it rains at the evening. My dog barks with joy every time it sees me. That means the dog is not barking now. The dog barks with joy every time it sees me. So that is a habitual thing. Okay, so it happens every day or something. Present perfect is used when an action is completed before another action takes place in the present. Earlier it was in the past. Okay. The chief prelate has arrived before the procession starts. Okay. So chief prelate has arrived. Now the procession is going to start. Before that, he has arrived. If you say the chief prelate arrived before the procession starts, then there is no relevance between these two actions. Understand, chief prelate came, that's one thing. The procession is going to start, that is another thing. There is no combination, or there is no relevance with these two actions. But if you want to show a relevance between two actions, you have to use this has. Chief prelate has arrived before the procession start. I have completed my homework before the evening. I have completed my homework before the evening. So you can say I completed my homework before the evening. Oh, that is also correct, but two meanings. Okay. So that when you say I have completed my homework before the evening, that is something that happened in the past. After that, the evening came. Okay, wait. If you say I completed my homework before the evening, so maybe that is in the morning that happened. Okay, not in the evening. Right? Then we compare and contrast present and present perfect. I love you, she said. I have loved you too, I said. But no more. Now understand the difference. When she says I love you, okay, she's still loving you. I have loved you too, I said. So that means I have loved you up to this minute. Here, then he says, but no more. So you don't want to say this no more also. I have loved you too. That means I have loved her up to this minute. But no more. Don't say I love you too. This means you are still loving her. Because now this is a breakup, right? This is an unfortunate breakup. She says I love you and I'm telling I have loved you too. Okay. So in a breakup, don't say I love you too. That means that is not a breakup. Okay. She loves you, you love her. So far so good. Right? When you say I have loved you too, it is up to this moment. Now can you understand the difference? This example, here comes Sarah to my birthday party. Wow, Marlon has also come with a bottle of wine. Look now, two verb forms are used. Simple present and present perfect. Okay. When you say here comes Sarah, Sarah just arrives. Okay. You see Sarah. Ah, here comes Sarah to my birthday party. Wow, Marlon has also come with a bottle of wine. But that means Marlon has come, and that can be, there can be two meanings. Either you just saw him. Okay. You just saw him. Ah, Marlon has also come. Or Marlon has come bit early. Okay, you know that. That's one thing. Oh, you just saw Marlon. That means little time has lapsed after Marlon came. But you are just seeing Sarah. That is why you say, here comes Sarah. Okay, Marlon has come. So that means a little time has lapsed after Marlon came. The third example, my heart stops seeing this tragedy. Okay, so you are seeing the tragedy now. That is why I say my heart stops seeing this tragedy. You just saw it. My heart has stopped seeing this tragedy. You saw it few minutes ago or maybe few seconds ago. Then you can say my heart has stopped seeing this tragedy. It is something like that you are describing it to somebody. Okay, my heart has stopped seeing this tragedy. But if you say my heart stopped seeing this tragedy, the tragedy happened right now. Okay, or you saw it right now. Understand? Then future and future perfect. We'll first describe what is simple future. Simple future is used to show an action that will happen in the future. I will go to Yorkshire next week. So that is something happening in the future. He will come tomorrow morning. The rain will stop at any minute. Okay, so in uh, in some other lesson, we will try to understand where you can use will to indicate the future and where you can use the simple present tense to indicate future, and what is the difference. There's a difference also. Okay, now I'm not going to describe that here. So here when we say I will go to Yorkshire next week, that is an action that will happen in the future. So future perfect is used when an action will be completed before another action takes place. Okay, future perfect is used when an action will be completed before another action takes place. Therefore, sometimes future perfect is called as the past in the future because something has already happened. Like, okay, so it is not yet happened, but we are speaking like it happened. Okay, so see the example. The train will have left. The train will have left when you arrive at the station. So you are telling somebody, if you are going to be late like this, the train will have left when you arrive at the station. Okay. The repair won't have finished by tomorrow. Okay. So it will not be finished by tomorrow. Uh, so that you are telling somebody. So we'll see compare and contrast. I will have finished this work when you come tomorrow. I will have finished this work when you come tomorrow. Okay, so when you say I will have finished this work when you come tomorrow means I am pretty sure we will finish this work. I will finish this work when you come tomorrow. But you can't say not I will finish this work when you come tomorrow. The meaning is when you come tomorrow I will finish this. Not that it will be finished when you come tomorrow. Understand the difference? In the first sentence, I will have finished this work when you come tomorrow. That is, the work will be finished when you are coming. Now, if you say, I will finish this work when you come tomorrow, that means once you come, I will finish the work. The bus will have left if you don't get there early. The bus will have left if you don't get there early. Not the bus will leave if you don't get there early. What is the difference? Okay. So, in the first sentence, I am telling if you don't get there early, when you go there the bus will have left, there will be no bus. But if you say the bus will leave if you don't get there early, that means if you don't get there early only, the bus will leave. So that is not the proper meaning. So the next one, I will check your thesis and discuss with you tomorrow. Not I will have checked your thesis tomorrow. So you usually will have to say I will check your thesis and discuss with you tomorrow. That is what the lecture is telling. If you are saying I will have checked your thesis tomorrow, it is just like not sure about yourself. Okay, thank you very much for watching my this presentation. Please don't forget to uh, subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Then thank you very much. Have a nice day.